What's up, fam? Thank you so much for coming back to my favorite space. Do you know the colder it is outside, the more my body craves hot soup? And I'm telling you, it's cold as the dickens out there today. That's why I'm making leek and potato. As promised, I told you I'm making a leek and potato soup. Now, don't be intimidated by a leek. Okay, this is what you call a leek. It ain't nothing but an oversized scallion. See the resemblance? Okay, so when you get a scallion, they usually, not scallion, but a leek, they usually come in 3 in a pack. So you want to cut the ends off, and then you're going to cut it, the darker green off. This is too tough to eat. What I like to do is cut mine up before I actually clean them, because they got a lot of little crevices in the inside where dirt hides, and you don't want a grainy soup. So I like to cut it up and then put them in slice them in even, size pieces like so. I'll take this off. That's a little, see what I mean? See that dirt in there? It's dirt hitting all in there. So then I bring my little strainer over, put all my chopped up leeks inside. See how that looks? I'm going to take it over to the ice cold water, give it a bath for about 4 or 5 times, making sure all the dirt is out. And then we'll go to about 2 tablespoons and about 2 tablespoons of butter. And see how my leeks look? Nice and clean. So I'm putting those down into my pan. Want to make sure you don't have no dirt on your leeks. The last thing you want is a gritty soup. I guess I could cut that more. Okay. So what you want to do is coat everything with the butter and the oil. And you want to wilt this down for about 5-10 minutes. Oh wow, I didn't realize I had, oh, that's butter. Okay. In the meantime, I chopped up a small yellow onion. Just gives a little bit more flavor. About 4 garlic cloves. We got from the meal pepper. You don't want your onions to brown. All you want them to do is wilt down. Salt, and I'm putting in a little bit of dry basil and a little bit of oregano, just to give it some flavor. If you think you want other seasonings in there, feel free to put them in. In the meantime, we're going to let this wilt down for about 5 to 10 minutes. The next thing that I have to put into the wilted onions and leeks, I'll show you how I'm cutting them. I want them kind of big, but you could dice them the size that you want. Just like this. So when it's time to put them in, okay, I'll show you. Okay, it's been a little over 7 minutes. My onions are looking just the way I need them to look. At this time, I'm going to add in about 1.5 pounds of my taters. I'm going to stir it up so you can get all that goodness. If you could be in here and smell what we smell, you wouldn't want to leave. Next, I'm going to add some chicken stock. Now, the type of stock that you add is strictly up to you. You can add chicken, you could add vegetable, or you could really add all meat. But anyway, this is going to simmer for about 25 minutes until the potatoes become fork tender. It over here, and I'm going to show you how to make some potato croutons. All right, as promised, I reserved a little bit of my potatoes. And I'm putting some onion powder, paprika, salt and pepper on these bad boys. You could put any kind of seasoning on them that you like. A little bit of olive oil. And today I feel like using my air fryer. This was a gift to me from a very special person. I'm not calling any names, but his name does start with an R. So I'll take this out and I'll put my little bit of potatoes in my pan. All right, my potatoes are nice and soft. I took the liberty and took a few out. If you could put the camera right here, I'm gonna use my stick blender to mash them up. But I didn't. So I'm taking my, I guess you could call that mashed potatoes out. It's going to give the soup a little creamy flavor without adding milk to it. So when we come back, I'm going to check my taters. Put these in the bowl. It's been about 20 minutes. I'm going to grate a little bit of Parmesan cheese on them. And some fresh parsley. Give it a little bit of color. And just toss that around. Get my soup like so. Now this is a very versatile soup. You could add heavy cream, which will take it to a whole new level. Or you could add milk, which would take it up there as well, but it wouldn't be as rich. Or you could just add the broth like I did, keeping the calories down. I'm going to top it off with a couple of my crispy croutons. So Jay, are you ready? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take a perfect bite. Got a little crouton in there and a little bit of my soup. Can you bring it up to my mouth? Got it? Mm. Mm. Potatoes, crisp on the outside, moist on the inside. The soup is naturally creamy because I just creamed the potatoes as opposed to putting milk in it. You know what? This is a Leek potato soup when it's hot. But did you know tomorrow morning if I ate it without heating it up first, it would be a vichyssoise. So good. This is a meal fit for a king, a queen, and anyone in between. Soup is done. Right, I'm getting ready to go eat. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button or the bell so you'll be notified anytime I put out new material. Just want to thank you for coming back. And remember, the new sexy is being healthy, baby. Here's to good eating.